Hey there, Clark Reid back with you with Tech Headlines today. If you like these reports, you can sure help us out by tapping that like button, and you can also subscribe. Then you'll know when each new report is up and posted and ready for you to read or watch, whichever it is, your choice, of course. Apple has relied on Taiwan Semiconductor for essentially all of its system chips for some time now for mobile, and that's about to change. BGR.com reports that now Intel will produce non-pro Apple iPhone chips. Intel is also readying to make lower-end Apple M chips for Macs and MacBooks. Those should be out by 2027, by the way. And for now, anyway, Apple will still rely on TSMC to make its most powerful A chips for mobile and M chips for Macs. If Intel is able to ensure quality, not only can Apple negotiate the price of future chips, it can also promote some of its processors as being manufactured in America. It's rather ironic to use Intel to make Apple's own silicon, as Apple will phase out actual Intel chips and Macs when it releases Mac OS 27. Netflix has now dropped support for Google Cast on most products. According to 9to5Google.com, the latest mobile app updates, Netflix has all but removed the ability to use Google Cast in your TV, with your TV, that is. The streamer requires you to use the native app on the television. Users started noticing the change over the past couple of weeks or so, and the people at Android Authority highlighted on a support page where Netflix confirms the change. You can still use the remote from your TV to navigate to the Netflix app and launch it on your TV. Netflix has already dropped support for AirPlay on iOS. Better hunt around for that TV remote if you don't have it handy. Mine's right next to my cable remote, and yes, I still have cable because I need to watch breaking local news. But except for selecting apps like Netflix or Disney Plus or Amazon, that remote that comes with the TV is pretty useless, honestly. Amazon has had a button for its AI chatbot, Rufus, since 2024, and not that many people have used it. But apparently it got a workout on Black Friday, with Amazon saying it got a surge of adoption. TechCrunch.com notes that the data from market intelligence firm Sensor Tower indicates that in the U.S., Amazon sessions using the chatbot were up 100% on Black Friday compared with the previous 30 days. Sessions that didn't include Rufus were just up 20%. Amazon also said a 75-day over day increase for selections that included Rufus and resulted in a purchase. And that compares with only 35% day-over-day increase for sessions without Rufus that resulted in a purchase. For overall shopping, Adobe Analytics, which tracks more than a trillion visits to U.S. websites, that said AI traffic to U.S. retail sites increased by a whopping 805% year-over-year on Black Friday. Google has been at work making incremental improvements to its Gemini app, and it still isn't really as useful as ChatGPT, but they may be changing that. AndroidPolice.com reports Google's making a huge investment in the mobile app, giving it revamped interface that'll open up more of its power to users. Besides Android, lead producer for Google AI Studio Logan Kilpatrick says Google is working on a native Gemini app for Mac OS. Right now, the only way to access is via a browser, and I can confirm that it is clunkier to use with the button on Chrome. Over the weekend, I tried to search for an ancient car logo, and I finally gave up on Gemini via the browser. I dropped the graphic into ChatGPT. I got a result in seconds. Let's hope Google gives us that kind of power when they upgrade the mobile Gemini app interface and release that native app for Mac OS, as well as, of course, the app on Android. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.